Compulsory English Writing Section for Class 12.
According to the grid of Class 12, the following writing tasks can be asked in question number 4 for 7 marks. Paragraph writing, note-taking and summary writing, interpreting graphic text, news story writing, and skeleton stories.
Note-taking and summarizing.
Key features of a good summary.
Concise. A good summary should be significantly shorter than the original text. Focused. It should capture the main ideas and essential information, leaving out irrelevant details. Paraphrased. It should be written in your own words, not simply copied from the original text. Accurate. It should faithfully represent the key points of the original text.
Guiding instructions for note-taking.
Choose the right format. There are various note-taking methods like Cornell Notes, mind maps, or outlines. Choose one that best suits your learning style and the material. Use keywords and abbreviations. This helps you capture information quickly and efficiently. Include visuals, diagrams, charts, and illustrations can enhance your understanding and memory. Leave space for annotations. Add your own thoughts, questions, and connections to the material. Review and revise your notes regularly. This helps solidify your understanding and identify areas you need to focus on.
Guiding instructions for summarizing.
Identify the main ideas. Ask yourself what the author is trying to convey and what the most important points are. Paraphrase the information in your own words. This ensures you understand the material and helps you remember it better. Focus on key facts and figures. Include important statistics, dates, or names if they are relevant to the main idea. Keep it concise and to the point. A good summary should be a fraction of the original text.
Specimen I. A good business letter is one that gets results. The best way to get results is to develop a letter that, in its appearance, style, and content, conveys information efficiently. To perform this function, a business letter should be concise, clear, and courteous. The business letter must be concise. Don't waste words. Little introduction or preliminary chat is necessary. Get to the point, make the point, and leave it. It is safe to assume that your letter is being read by a very busy person with all kinds of papers to deal with. Reread and revise your message until the words and sentences you have used are precise. This takes time, but is a necessary part of a good business letter. A short business letter that makes its point quickly has much more impact on a reader than a long-winded, rambling exercise in creative writing. This does not mean that there is no place for style and even, on occasion, humor in the business letter. While it conveys a message in its contents, the letter also provides the reader with an impression of you, its author. The medium is part of the message. The business letter must be clear. You should have a very firm idea of what you want to say, and you should let the reader know it. Use the structure of the letter, the paragraphs, topic sentences, introduction, and conclusion, to guide the reader point by point from your thesis through your reasoning to your conclusion. Paragraph often, to break up the page and to lend an air of organization to the letter. Use an accepted business letter format. Reread what you have written from the point of view of someone who is seeing it for the first time, and be sure that all explanations are adequate, all information provided, including reference numbers, dates, and other identification. A clear message, clearly delivered, is the essence of business communication. The business letter must be courteous. Sarcasm and insults are ineffective and can often work against you. If you are sure you are right, point that out as politely as possible, explain why you are right, and outline what the reader is expected to do about it. Another form of courtesy is taking care in your writing and typing of the business letter. Grammatical and spelling errors, even if you call them typing errors, tell a reader that you don't think enough of him or can lower the reader's opinion of your personality faster than anything you say, no matter how idiotic. There are excuses for ignorance. There are no excuses for sloppiness. 5. The business letter is your custom-made representative. It speaks for you and is a permanent record of your message. It can pay big dividends on the time you invest in giving it a concise message, a clear structure, and a courteous tone.
Sample answer of note-taking and summarizing of above mentioned text. Title: Writing a business letter. Notes: Features of a good business letter. Conveys info efficiently to get results. Concise, clear, and is courteous. How to write a business letter. Making letter concise and introduction should be brief. Make your point in precise words and sentences. Short letter more effective. Style is important. May occasionally have humor. Achieving clarity. Have a clear idea of what you wish to say. Importance of business letter. A representative, permanent recorded message. Summary. A well-written business letter will help you achieve excellent outcomes. A business letter needs to be effective in its design, style, and substance to achieve these kinds of outcomes. Aside from this, a letter should be polite, concise, and straightforward. The business letter should be concise to provide the reader a clear impression of you. A letter's structure should consist of a main sentence, an introduction, and several paragraphs that conclude. To prevent insults and sarcasm that could be negative to your intentions, go back over the things you have written. Errors in grammar and spelling should also be avoided. 102 words.
Specimen 2. A well-decorated home conveys the individuality of its occupants. First and foremost, it needs to be unique, just as every individual is unique. A house should be cohesive, not just across rooms, but also throughout. There should be some harmony between the rooms. In particular, the color and style of each room should complement the color and style of the rooms that flow out from it. Attractive home furnishings set the stage for pleasant living. If they are an expression of yourself, you will have a feeling of satisfaction every time you enter your home, and friends will share your enjoyment. However, furnishings and surroundings expressive of just the right note of restfulness, gay informality, or elegant simplicity are not often assembled by accident. Even enthusiasm alone is not enough. For most home decorators, it takes poring over plans, trying color schemes, finding ingenious ways to make the best of what you have, and shopping around to search out just the right purchases, at prices you can afford to pay. But there is keen pleasure in striving for the perfect result, and great satisfaction in achieving it. A successful house and successful rooms will depend upon the proper relationship of each element in it to the others and to the whole. Therefore, in selecting each piece, it is best to consider the background, the usage, the draperies, the floor covering, the upholstering materials, the wood's shapes, color scheme, and the feeling you prefer for the room. Work and plan to enjoy your house. Limit the expenditures of time, effort, and money to the extent of your abilities so that just running the house doesn't dominate your life. Elegance and delicate things may be a drain you can afford only in a limited way. If you can't afford outside help, select a house and furnishings that require less care. Plan your activities so that tumult and upset are limited to a few rooms, an activity room or a bedroom or a corner of the dining room. You'll get more pleasure out of a house if you have a hobby connected with it, collecting glass or antiques, gardening or indoor flower-growing ceramics, art, cooking, decorating, flower arrangements, etc. And you'll get more satisfaction and a great deal of help from studying household activities. You can select a pleasing combination of colors from a wallpaper, a fabric, an oriental MG, a flower or scene, or even a picture in a magazine. If you don't already have the furniture or MGs, it is a good idea to make up a color scheme in this way. Let one color predominate. Limit a color scheme to 2 or 3 colors, with white or gray tones.
Title: Decorating one's home. Notes: 1. Home reflects personality of homeowner. Unity harmony between rooms. Color styling should match. Ball. Elements of decoration, color schemes, draperies, rugs, upholstery, woods, shape. Plan to enjoy the house. Limit time, effort, money. Select furnishings which require little care. Confine hectic activities to a few rooms. Hobbies connected with the house. Great pleasure. Choice of colors. One color should predominate. One can expect with colors. Calm colors for restfulness. Intense for liveliness. Colors should harmonize with furniture, draperies, carpets. Summary. The way the house is maintained shows the character of the people who reside there. Therefore, having a unique adornment is just as crucial as dressing nicely. Only when there is some harmony, color, and style throughout the house's rooms can one perceive unity. A functional method for a comfortable living space is furniture. Every time a person enters their home, they will feel mentally satisfied if they have an expression of who they are. To achieve this kind of satisfaction, one must look through plants, experiment with color schemes, and window shop to find the ideal addition to their houses. 103 words.
Steps for paraphrasing. Read the text carefully. Note any important subject-specific words. Look up any difficult words and find synonyms for them. Find different ways of expressing the information in the groups of words, phrases. Rewrite sentences. Simplify the sentence structure and the vocabulary without changing the meaning. Put your text out of sight and write your paraphrase from memory. Revise your paraphrase and compare it to the original. Is it written clearly in your own words? Do not forget to use an in-text reference, or footnote, at the start or end of your paraphrase.
Steps for summarizing. Read the text and make sure you understand the key ideas that you wish you to summarize or paraphrase. You cannot paraphrase or summarize a source if you do not understand it well. Take notes if you wish. This can be especially useful for longer texts. Taking notes generally results in better absorption of the ideas than highlighting or underlining alone. Now explain the ideas in writing. It can be useful to set aside concerns about mechanics in word choice and write a rough draft of your explanation, leaving editing for later. As you write, include phrases to indicate that you are explaining someone else's ideas. Once you have a rough draft of your paraphrase, summary, check it for accuracy. Are you representing the author's ideas accurately? Signal phrases. Are you making it clear whose ideas these are and giving proper attribution, including citation? Mechanics and word choice. Is the grammar and punctuation correct? Is the meaning clear?